Hello all, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are going to build a weather app in HTML, CSS and JavaScript. But this weather app was built in a vanilla JavaScript. So in this weather app, you can get the weather details of a particular city by entering the city name. Or you can also get your current location weather details by clicking on the get device location. So guys, let's quickly launch the interface. So we go through the interface before we go through our codes. So this is our interface and it's hosted on a local server. So this is Press Hacks Weather App, and this is a button where we can pick in the city we want to know its weather condition, and we have the get device location. But now let's look at the get device location. If you have this app installed on your desktop, you have to make sure that your desktop's location is on, and make sure you allow your browser to track your location. So as soon as you press on the get device location, yes, it shows my current location. That is Sakumono GH, that is Ghana. And in Sakumono GH, we have 30 degrees Celsius few clouds, and it feels like 35 degrees Celsius, and its humidity is 70%. So we go back. Let's enter a city as Tamale. Tamale has a scattered clouds of 31 degrees Celsius, and as we can see here, Tamale GH, that is Ghana. GH stands for Ghana, and we have it feels like 29 degrees Celsius, and its humidity is 13% humidity. So you can do as more and more search, and here, mind you, we search for a city. Okay, search for a city. So maybe a city in Kumasi, we have Tafu. Yeah, Tafu GH has 31 degrees Celsius, few clouds. Yes, the 31% degrees Celsius feels like, and its humidity is 44%. So we can do more and more search. We can use Bolga Tanga. Yes, Bolgatanga has a broken clouds. Wow, broken clouds with 30 degrees Celsius. And it feels like 28 degrees Celsius, and its humidity is 13% humidity. So let's come to maybe Ho. Okay, Ho has 31% degrees Celsius with scattered clouds. So this is how the interface works. So let's move to the codes. So here you can see I created a file called icons. Also, I created a file called index.html, and also we have script.js. Also, we have our style.css, and we have our weather.gif. This is an animated picture like or video I use for my background. So we'll go through all that. So as I earlier said, I used a vanilla JavaScript to create this weather app. So in this JavaScript file, I got the user enter city name and sent a get request. So a get request to an open weather map API. with passing the city name, as you can see here. So if the user click on the get device location button, then I check the user browser supports geolocation API or not. So let's quickly take a look at that. So this is it. So if I press the get device location, yes, it supports. So we get an information here that is 30%, is 30 degrees Celsius field class at Sacramento GH, and 35 degrees Celsius feel like, and 70% humidity. So if it supports, I got the current latitude and longitude. This is it of the device, and send this coordinate to the open weather street map. That is it. This. Okay. After I got an object as a response from the API, then I displayed the particular property in HTML elements. So let's quickly look at our HTML elements. So let's scroll down. Here. So these are the HTML elements here, where after everything we got a feedback about the humidity and so on and so stuffs. So in our HTML, there are a lot of codes running there. So you first query in your function .type HTML. Then our title was WordPress hacks weather app. You can just do it weather app. And you press Ctrl+S, you save it. As soon as you save it, weather app, check weather is there, shown there. Also, I imported an URL to get a font online. That's fonts.googleapis.com here. And I did unnecessary styling. So this is our background animated picture or video, which is labeled weather.gif. So we have our weather.gif here. This is it. You can see the birds flying. Yes, and the weather conditions. They are flying the skies. Okay, so yeah. So mind you, in order to pass this open weather map API, you have to get a key, an API key. So you have to get an account with open weather map. It's not paid. I use the free version. So quickly I'll just go to my browser and enter, so you see how the open weather map API works. So this is it, the openweathermap.org/API. So if you have an account with them, quickly you see it here, my API keys. So they're asking me to enter my details. I'm doing so. So I'm logged in. So these are my two API keys. You can also generate your own API key name. I generated mine as weather. So this is the API key I used, weather. Yes, so you copy this API key weather, sorry, you copy, hint, Control plus C, you copy, you come to this line and you paste it. Also, before you get this, all this link, let me send you there. It's the same process too, so let me send you there so you take a look at it. So we are searching for the current weather data, so we click on the API doc and we scroll down, so we copy this, you can simply copy here and you paste it there and you add your API key to it. This works simple. So what we did, we requested an API, and the API we requested is the city names, that's here, and we make sure that the city names we requested, the latitude and longitude works fine, so we don't get any errors while searching. So yeah, we have an error message to displaying. If the city is not found, you should get a response that something went wrong. Yes. So let's try a city name to see if you are going to get. Let's try Ntonso. You see, Ntonso isn't a valid city name, so it's not a city name. Let's try Elmina. Elmina is a city name, so quickly searches for this city. So the app works just fine. You can visit my GitHub repository, codes are there. Make sure you don't just copy, you copy and modify it or remix it. You can add so many stuff to it. So thank you for your time.